Good, happy Sunday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Politics with Riley King. Let's get started. First up, Ashew tapped by Trump to serve as Assistant Commissar, Expert Administration Secretary. Sorry about that. Longtime business and higher education executive and former congressional candidate Rick Ashew has been tapped by President Donald Trump to become an assistant secretary in the Federal Commissar Department. A White House announcement Friday evening said Trump intends to nominate the 53-year-old Bedford resident and Manchester native to the post of Assistant Secretary of Commissar and Expert Administration. The post requires confirmation by the U.S. Senate. Ashew declined to comment when contacted by WMUR. Newton Mayor Siti Warren running for Massachusetts governor. Siti Warren, the two-term mayor of Newton, entered the race for Massachusetts governor on Saturday, joining two other Democratic candidates hoping to unseat Republican Governor Charlie Baker in next year's election. Warner made the announcement in the front of his home, telling supporters in prepared remarks that income inequality has become the defining issue of our generation. An Iraq war veteran who briefly ran for U.S. Senate in 2011, Warren is taunting two ambitions and potentially expensive ideas to make what he calls a generational investment and help close the gap between rich and poor. A government-backed single-payer healthcare system and free tuition at all public colleges and universities, including the University of Massachusetts. He promised to flash out details of his free tuition plan and what single-payer healthcare might entitle in the coming months. He also called for major transportation improvements, including upgrading the MBTA, pushing ahead on the long-promised South Coast Rail project, and exploring the possible east-west high-speed bullet train. Trump meet with Arabian leaders ahead of major speech. Let's take a listen to this video.
Trump's trip has two main emphases: the economy, security for the United States. On the economy, he appears to have delivered on Saturday, said it was tremendous. Jobs, $350 billion or more worth of deals signed here. But the security is the big part of it for Sunday. And the focus here, a big, important speech that he will give here in the cradle of Islam about the way he wants Muslims to promote their faith. The General McMaster, National Security Advisor, said that this will be a respectful message, but what he hopes and expects President Trump to do is to say that there should be a positive vision, a peaceful vision of Islam promoted by the gathered leaders here. This will be a nuanced speech. We're told that it will be, again, respectful, but the idea is to promote partnership with these Arab Muslim regional allies, and that the point of that, according to General McMaster, is to make the United States more secure. At the center of the conversations we're hearing here from the Saudis, and we heard from the U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, is that the United States and Saudi Arabia believe that there are threats of transnational terrorism. Iran is the one that the Saudis are pushing. ISIS is the one that the United States is pushing. And the expectation here is that President Trump will get support from these regional leaders and allies. But again, the cradle of Islam, this will have to be a very nuanced message coming from a president who campaigned in part on an anti-Muslim platform. Nick Robertson, CNN, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Trump to take more measured tone on Islamic in major speech today. President Trump today, in what will be his first high-stake speech abroad, is expected to take a more measured tone on Islam than his harsh rhetoric during the campaign. And that does it for politics right here with Riley King. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you back here next Sunday for another edition of Politics with Riley King. Have a great Sunday, everyone. Goodbye.